All right, this We the People news. One more time, not an attorney, not giving legal advice. Okay, this educational purposes only. Alrighty, I take everything I say or do with a grain of salt. Okay, and never look straight forward. Always look around you. Be able to protect yourself by any means necessary. All right, gonna make this one short and sweet because I got another video to do. The continuing part, but I talked about a while back about judges don't really get in trouble unless it's excessive and it's in public view and all that kind of stuff, and then they may get in trouble. But I had to stretch this out a little bit further anyway, right? Um, so allegedly, a 15-year-old girl was kind of just tired, and maybe it was just boring to go. Kind of, the school went in there to kind of just go through the courts and you know, uh, it wasn't really uh, any particular court going on. It was just educational and all that kind of stuff. And this judge turned around and arrested this young lady and did a bunch of stuff, 15 years old, because she was tired or bored. You know, allegedly she's more tired. But number one, y'all, there was no court in progress. This judge had zero jurisdiction of any sort at this time. They was invited in there like if it was just a public area and not a courtroom due to those not having court at the time. All right. And then he just turned around and arrested this young lady because she yawned or fallen asleep or something or other. And this has gotten out there pretty good, apparently, right? And but because the court of the people's opinion about this case grabbed the attention of the senior judge, or not a senior judge, but the chief judges actually put him on suspension. Well, once they put her in cuffs and all that kind of stuff with no subject matter jurisdiction or any type of jurisdiction whatsoever at the time, that's kidnapping. Okay? He should be brought up on kidnapping. And then turn around and embarrassed her in front of all her friends and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this is ridiculous, y'all. And the reason why it's ridiculous is because they've gotten so arrogant, and because people keep following that, just because the judges, they're kings of the world. And I'm pretty sure that some people were complaining, well, she shouldn't be doing this and this, that's disrespecting the court and all that kind of stuff. My understanding, that was actually minimum, because this judge would have never been suspended if it didn't go out to public and outcry of a court of the public opinions on this, right? The public had their own courts and called them out on this, and which is great. I still think it should be a step further, and that judge should be charged for kidnapping. Let's do this, because this video is kind of short. I found a really short one for my say. All right. Let's see here. I almost shut the video off.
A well-known Detroit judge is temporarily off the bench after a controversial interaction with someone sitting in the gallery of his courtroom who was basically on a field trip. It all started when a 15-year-old girl fell asleep in Judge King's court Tuesday while on a visit organized by a Detroit nonprofit. When King called her out, he didn't like her response, and that ultimately led to the young girl being put in jail clothes and handcuffs. According to 36th District Court Chief Judge William McConaughey, Judge King has been removed from his criminal case docket and will undergo, here's the quote, necessary training to address the underlying issues that contributed to this incident.
Uh-oh.
Aspen Dental offers complete care in one place.
All right, let's pause it there. At least there was something, but it had to do with the public cry. It went through the public courts instead of their own star chamber. And that's the only reason why. Just like when the cops get in trouble, right? They do everything behind closed doors until it's severe enough and out into the public, where public actually starts calling in and complaining about this and having their courts and calling them dishonorable and all that kind of stuff. Nothing really happens until that. And I'm led to believe they're having a hard time keeping up with technology, because once there's one little thing that went wrong and it goes viral, the courts are going, ow, that stung. Ow, that hurt. Ow, we look dirty. Oh. But that being said, this is just We the People News. Bye, y'all.